Hi all, Amber Celestial Angel here to bring a video of guidance here for you. Well, we've got a lot of things coming up in the planets, the full moon, the summer solstice, so I'll be doing guidance and readings on that as well, but just wanted to bring you a video here now for this time, and whenever you find it, it's for you. Now, sorry, I've got these glasses on because got a bit of a stink eye right now, so but I still wanted to bring this and share this, so trying to keep up regularly here with you all, because I know the times they are a-changing, and there's a lot in the energies and a lot of guidance needed right now, that's for sure. So, yes, I wanted to read this passage here today. I think it's a great one for this time right now, especially. Memory. Remember who you are. Most functions of our mind depend on memory. Feelings, reason, perceptions, judgments, and awareness of self are all related to memory. Memory is more permanent than matter. A cell's memory outlives the cell itself, which is why habits can be so hard to change. Our cells remember what life was like before. Memory comes from the Latin word memorare, to be mindful of. Our memory banks are where we store information that we have perceived as important. It is said that the memory of all our lives, past and present, is stored in our unconscious minds. I'm going to add future as well. If we are mindful enough, we may remember our earlier experiences with the angels when the veils were more transparent, or earlier still when we remained in heaven. Do you have any memories that haunt you? If so, ask the angels to help you sort them out and reach a deeper understanding. Is there something you would like to remember but find fading fast each time you try? If so, go into a deeper state of consciousness and meditate on the memory. Become more mindful of the power of memory in all that you do. The angelic reflection here, I remember love, and that is our core basis, right? The soul, love, that is our core essence. So that is the main thing here. But anything that you find, deep-seated that you need to address, or little things that may be coming up from your childhood, from past lives even, these things are carried in and can be carried, they are carried into us through lifetimes. That's how you know when you meet the one, when you have that, when you know you've just been with someone before. And there are different variations of those types of relationships and people, but there is something familiar about them. And it's because there are past things with that person, and it can be spanning numerous lifetimes, and it can be just a few, but memories. And our cells literally hold that stuff, and our cells literally hold trauma from lifetimes before. That's why it's important to go deep within and deep and heal and find those aspects and find those things. And you find it by going within. And by asking. Also, you can ask for signs from God and your angels to show you signs to help you remember and work through them. Because, as you peel those layers and you go deep and you heal those things, you become closer and closer with yourself, your true self, which is your soul, which is your core essence, your soul, love, God, directly connected. And when you go into those deeper spaces, and they may be dark, memories you don't want to remember but need to for healing and growth, You are never alone. God and your angels, your guides are always, always with you. They're always with you in those moments. And, reading the Bible, certain scripts, reading quotes, reading certain materials that help you through those times as you go deep. There's also a lot of nostalgia in the energy. So, thinking of people from your past, maybe having dreams. And that's for a reason. It's asking you to revisit and reevaluate your feelings on those situations, those people, your emotions with or for those situations and those people. It's asking you to revisit for reasons, very good reasons for you to address and yes, reevaluate and really get in tune with those emotions and feelings towards that person, those people, or situations. And I did bring this book out, As a Man Thinketh. Beautiful, beautiful book. I haven't read it all yet. I'm more of a flip through the pages and see what comes, and so that's what I'm doing now. Okay, where do we start here? Okay. The proof of this truth is in every person, and it therefore admits of easy investigation by systemic introspection and self-analysis. Let a man radically alter his thoughts, and he will be astonished at the rapid transformation it will effect in the material conditions of his life. Yes, going within, altering the thoughts and going within. Men imagine that thought can be kept secret, but it cannot. It rapidly crystallizes into habit, and habit solidifies into circumstance. Meaning, as you create your thoughts and you have your thoughts and imaginings, it will come to fruition in your material world. Bestial thoughts crystallize into habits of drunkenness, sensuality, lust, which solidify into circumstances of destitution and disease. Impure thoughts of every kind crystallize into enervating and confusing habits, which solidify into distraction and adverse circumstances. Thoughts of fear, doubt, indecision crystallize into weak, unmanly, and irresolute habits, which solidify into circumstances of failure, indigence, and slavish dependence. Lazy thoughts crystallize into habits of uncleanliness and dishonesty, which solidify into circumstances of foulness, and beggary. Hateful and condemnatory thoughts crystallize into habits of accusation and violence, which solidify into circumstances of injury and persecution. Selfish thoughts of all kinds crystallize into habits of self-seeking, which solidify into circumstances more or less distressing. You see, it's a negative feeding pattern over and over. You can call it the devil. Negative thought feeds the negative thought, feeds the negative thought, puts it into your material world that you're not good enough, you're not worthy, or all these negative things, and it's just not true. It's what you're thinking and creating. On the other hand, beautiful thoughts of all kinds crystallize into habits of grace and kindliness, which solidify into genial and sunny circumstances. Pure thoughts crystallize into habits of temperance and self-control, which solidify into circumstances of repose and peace. Thoughts of courage, self-reliance, and decision crystallize into manly habits, which solidify into circumstances of success, plenty, and freedom. Energetic thoughts crystallize into habits of cleanliness and industry, which solidify into circumstances of pleasantness. Gentle and forgiving thoughts crystallize into habits of gentleness, which solidify into protective and preservative circumstances. Loving and unselfish thoughts crystallize into habits of self-forgetfulness for others, which solidify into circumstances of sure and abiding prosperity and true riches. A particular train of thought persisted in, be it good or bad, cannot fail to produce its results on the character and circumstances. It shapes your circumstances. So, for that, I leave you with that, going within, introspection, and being aware of your thoughts and feelings, past, present, and what you want out of that is up to you. If you would like any sessions or services, you can visit my website, ambercelestialangel.com. Much love, many blessings.